Hey guys, 17 Productions here, back again with a new video. Today, why are you here? We're not taking a look at this Thomas, but we're taking a look at my RWS Thomas. And it even includes my own RWS Annie and Clarabelle. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So let's first get into depth of how I made my RWS Thomas. So this is how I made my RWS Thomas. I will post a photo around here. And it started from the back of here, the slope for it. It definitely took a little bit of time. I even filled it over. And I even filled it over so that they won't leave a huge gap from his version. If you're wondering who his is, I technically had some help from Train Mania. So yeah, a big thanks to him for helping me make my RWS Thomas. The back was definitely one of them. I had a bit of a trick part for it, because this is the Thomas that I got with that lot. So the tabs were broken, so I just took the rest of it off. And you may be wondering, how is it going to be stable on? Well, I put a bit of cardboard on the back of here. It's kind of pushed to help it stay on. I'll probably have to glue that on a little bit later, but it doesn't really matter right now. But all that it simply does is push from here, going this, and it clips onto the front right here. So let me show you. It takes a bit of a trick measure for it. Have to line things up in here, get it over, then push it down. Make sure that each side is equal, and it stays on. So I'm very happy how I turned that part out. But now let's start from the top to the bottom. So we're going to start from the bottom. I did the running board black, did the sides, and I forgot the color of red. I'll probably, I don't know, post the picture of it right around here somewhere. And from Train Mania's part, you may be wondering, why is the blue so dark? Well, I didn't exactly have that kind of paint yet. So, well, I was thinking of keeping this for now, but I'm thinking that I'm probably just gonna keep this for it forever. So I like this sort of blue for it. Now, since we're talking from a bit of the bottom, the pistons on his version of the Railway Series Thomas, on his pistons, around right here on his piston, were red. And he didn't have this part, which I wanted to add it. It gives it a little bit more cool in depth. As a pin keeping on the piston, you know. Now let's start from the bottom to the top now. So I'll show you how I did the top of the shell. The shell didn't take that long. As the same from the bottom, I did have to add a bit of a slope at the end, which this side you can definitely tell from the part right here. And the number, how I got it as well, was his number as well. I'll probably post it here as well. And I did the little builder's plate right there. It's the same as his. Did the whistle. Did sort of the safety valve right here. I did have to kind of modify the face a little bit. I had to cut up like the tab right here. See how those still on. But yeah, that's basically it for Thomas model. But you may be also wondering, why is that cardboard there? Well, I didn't technically want to modify it so that it would have like an open cab like that. So I thought about just doing it like this, kind of like a bulge out a little bit, because you can tell sort of. Let me see. There. You can see kind of it bulging out a tiny bit. Which I think that looks a lot nicer. The windows as well. And I also did the back windows as like the real version, adding the bars in the window so that the cold doesn't come pouring out from there. Also did the back lamp as well. But yeah, that's my Thomas. Now we're going to be moving on to Annie and Clarabelle. And here is my Annie and Clarabelle. These are my normal Thomases. But we're not focused on them. Just wanted to show a bit of reference of how big they are. From right here to right here. And you may be wondering how I got these coaches. I used 2 of Spencer's special coaches. And you may be wondering how I got this to fold out a little bit to make it look sort of nice. I had a soldering iron. I just opened up these to be like another window part. The middle one was, I believe, what's left. Same on this side. And let's first take a look at Annie. Not too bad. I sort of wanted to go like a mix between the two. I'll show the photo here as well. There was one with a gray roof and one with a black roof. And I was like, I don't know which one to go for. So I mix them both together. The one with the gray roof had this kind of tone, sort of. And I was like, I love that tone of orange for them. So I went for it, and I was like, I don't really like the gray roof as well for it. So that's when that photo came in. Here's Annie's face. I hand drawn it, which is pretty nice. And I also clear coated it as well, so that it won't lose its color. And now let's go on for Clarabelle. It is a difference as well from each one. Windows. Clarabelle took a bit longer, because the first face that I did for it was a little too small, so I had to make a second one. Which this one seems like the eyebrows are a little bit too big, but it's fine. Clarabelle nameplate. Let me see if we can get it to focus. There we go. Clarabelle. And here we go. Here we have Annie and Clarabelle. But yeah. that's basically it for that. Here are my Annie and Clarabelle and Thomas, and now I'm gonna view a bit running clips for them. Right about, and here we go, I have them on the layout, and now let's get some running clips of them.